All right. So we're back to interview Mayor candidate Councilman Rolando Salinas. We wanted to interview him, and we saw him at the poll site whenever we went by last Tuesday, which was the last day for early voting. And he agreed to come on the show as Monica Cruz did, which we'll be having later on at 8 o'clock. So we want to thank him, right, for joining us in this quick last minute, not last minute, but in the 11th hour, as they say. We are getting into the election day tomorrow already, Saturday, May 1st. Elections will be going on from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we wanted to reach out, and we did get a confirmation from Mr. Salinas. So we'll go ahead and bring him on and ask him the last couple of questions that we have to make his appeal to the community at large. Just join him to the stream right quick. Hey, Mr. Salinas, how are you doing?
Good, good, Isaac. How are you?
Good, good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I wanna thank you for having me on your show. I also want to thank the people tuning in from home for joining us today.
No, we really want to thank you. I know you've been a little bit busy with, I mean, as all of the candidates are, having the election day tomorrow already. That's the day, right? We're gonna find out what's going on, what's happening, and everything. So we really appreciate you joining us. You know, giving us the last interview before people get out to the election day, right? So one of the things that we do want to ask, we're curious, and we know you're a little bit busy throughout the day. What kind of preparations are you doing for election day? What have you been doing today to get ready for tomorrow? Is pretty much.
But basically, Isaac, I've been trying to just get the word out to the public that tomorrow is voting day, election day, from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Some people have questions as to where the voting is going to take place, and I'm telling the community that all the voting will take place at the multi-purpose center from 7 in the morning until 7 p.m. So we'll be there. It's very important that people go out to vote because these are the people that will be representing Eagle Pass for the next 4 years. There's very important decisions that are made in the city council, decisions regarding budgets, regarding taxes, regarding growth. So I've been trying to get the word out, get as many people as I can to go out there and exercise their precious right to vote. So that's what I've been doing. I have a lot of friends and a lot of people that don't like to go to early voting. They always tell me, "No, I'm an election day voter." So I'm just trying to get some people out there. We've already had over 3,700 people vote in the city election, but we still have thousands of registered voters that need to get out there and make your voice be heard. So that's what I've been doing. I've been getting people uh, educated as to the time so that they can go out there tomorrow.
No, absolutely. And we've been watching. As far as you did hit it, it was 3,700 people that have come in and voted, but the overall registration it's kind of it's not a good thing that Eagle Pass, Maverick County is historically known as a low voting county, low voting city. And there's 17,555 registered voters in the city of Eagle Pass alone, but we're getting the number was 3,700.
Right, right.
Yeah.
3,738. So that, and believe it or not, that's considered a high number compared to previous.
Wow.
So it's not a good thing. I mean, I wish it was way, way higher, up in five figures, over 10,000, because we need people to get involved because these elections are very important because it affects you. It affects people all kinds of ways. So
Absolutely. I don't think very many people can grasp that. They kind of think that, you know what, it doesn't really bother me. I'm one out of, thousands. But it really does affect us in a certain way without us really noticing, and stuff.
right, right.
Um, uh, what we want to ask, I think you've already given us your platform in our previous interviews, but if you want to remind the community what your platform is, what you're going to bring coming in as a mayor, if elected tomorrow. Can you share that with us again?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we need to start with the basics, Isaac. And I think Eagle Pass needs to have an approved master plan. You've worked with the city before, so you know about that. I think that's essential. Every city should have a master plan because this is what you present. If you go to Austin, if you're asking for grants, you want to be able to show people that Eagle Pass has a plan of expansion, has a plan of growth. As of right now, we don't have an approved master plan, which is very disappointing. Okay, so that's one of the first things I will look into and approve along with council is a master plan for our city. That's key. And my opponent has been there 13 years, 13 or 14 years, and to not have a master plan is very disappointing. He talks about all these plans that he has, but first you have to look at the basics. You need a master plan. So we're going to look at that. Then we're going to try to improve the economy, help our local businesses. That's very important. The city is about to receive a large amount of money, $6 million.
Oh wow.
$6 million, and that's for people and businesses that were affected by the COVID pandemic. So as a council, mayor and council, we have to make sure that we use that money to help the people that were hit hard, help individuals and help local business. So it's very important that we use that money in a way that actually helps everybody. So I want to make sure that if I'm the mayor, we're very transparent with our community. We have to show the community every dollar that is spent because I mean that's just being honest and being transparent. I don't like any funny business in my practice or with the city. So we need to improve the economy also. The unemployment rate is very high. We have one of the worst unemployment rates in the nation. So the way we do that is we're going to have to try our hardest to attract new business to Eagle Pass. And the way we do that is through offering incentive plans, working with the Economic Development Alliance so that we can attract these companies, bring in more jobs, while at the same time supporting our local businesses because they are the driving force of our economy. So that's
No, absolutely, and I'm glad you touched down on that because that's one of the things that we've always brought up is the small businesses compared to bringing in businesses, and I think small businesses, especially locally, that are established, or even those that are going to spring up in the near future, we need to make sure we take care of our own before we come in and attract business that may be a competing factor against them. But I'm glad that one thing that you do have in mind is taking that into consideration, the great businesses we do already have here. Another thing that I can also certify is, with grants, the master plan. Now, a lot of the grants that I used to work with in the city, they were that much stronger whenever you do have some kind of master plan, a parks master plan, an infrastructure master plan, which all goes into a drainage one, goes into the master plan that you're talking about. So I can totally vouch for that. Is that grants are a lot less competitive when you have a strong application and you see that plan, because that's what states and stakeholders like to hold you accountable to and expect of you, of course. But no, that's great. And just real quick, there was an issue yesterday having to do with mail-in ballots.
correct.
36 mail-in ballots got delayed out. I believe you might know more information about this. Can you explain about what happened with those 36 mail-in ballots?
Yeah, to my understanding is that the city secretary, who is the election judge, informed me that there was some sort of IT issue where 36 mailing ballots were not sent out in the proper timing because they were held up in an email that was sent to like a spam folder. So the issue is only 36 mail-in ballots. Now those ballots were already sent to the people that requested them, and those people have a choice to either go and hand deliver their vote, their ballot, to the city secretary, or they can go and vote just at the voting site tomorrow from 7 to 7. So we're hoping that that doesn't affect the election, but it was out of the control of the city secretary, the election judge. It was an IT issue, and she did call the Secretary of State, and to my understanding, everything's under control, which is good.
Oh, that's great, because there was a lot of rumors circling around and everything, and we wanted to make sure we did reach out to the city secretary as well, and that's what we wanted you ask, because I'm assuming that you were a part of those conversations as well whenever something was going on.
Right. I did see a couple posts about a possible 100 ballots, and then somebody told me 1,000 ballots. So it wasn't like that. It's only 36 uh, mail-in ballots, which, I mean, 36 votes can make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those people have options to vote, and the Secretary of State has provided uh, things how we can solve that.
Awesome. That's good. Now, get a little more serious. There's been several videos and comments and made about our Maverick County Democratic chair has been a real strong driving force for your opponent, and it has come out in videos talking about inexperience, trying to say that, I think you've been a year on council, and that you haven't done anything in the year. So what's to expect whenever you get to, if you do win the mayor position? I'm not sure if you have anything to respond to that or would like to comment on that.
Sure. Well, Isaac, first of all, regarding the experience, I've been practicing law for 10 years. I graduated in 2010, and I've been practicing law since then. I'm a partner. Through hard work and dedication, I was able to become a partner in this law firm. So this has given me experience as far as talking to clients, representing thousands of people in the community, business experience, because as a managing partner, I help manage the budget in this office, which is one of the biggest law firms in town. We've been here for many, many years. So I do have management experience. I've been practicing law for over 10 years, and I have served on the city council. And let me tell you that as a council, I mean, you know this, as a council and the mayor, we all have one vote. In order for us to pass anything, you need a majority. You need 3 votes. So I have been part of every decision in that city council for the last year. Okay? My opponent likes to take credit for everything that's happened in the last year. Okay? And that's not a good thing, because we need to give credit to everybody on the city council, because we are a team. He talks about unity and about working together, but the fact is, he can't even work with his city council. Okay? We are ignored, and anything that happens, he takes the credit for it. But let me tell you that in his 1 year as mayor, the COVID pandemic has hit Eagle Pass. We've been #1 in the nation in COVID per capita. Okay? So that's not a good number. He hasn't, and we have a very good fire department. We have very good police force. So that goes to the leadership. That goes to the mayor. But he won't talk about that. Okay? So our mayor likes to take credit for everything. And the fact is that we're a council. Everybody in that council matters. We all vote on all the issues. So I just want to make that clear. Now, as far as this lady, Miss Juanita Martinez, she is a very vocal supporter of Mr. Cifuentes. She is the Democratic chairperson. It's my understanding that, being with her position, she shouldn't be taking sides, but she has every right to do as she pleases. And I don't like to get involved in drama or anything negative, because we've been running such a positive campaign. I've been talking to the people, letting them know what my platform is. We've been walking the streets. The people, I've been working in this community for a very long time. They try to demean my character, but the fact is, here at this firm, we've given back to the community for years, Isaac. We've always been involved with our youth, even since before I was in the council. We've been involved with a stock show. We've given scholarships, so we've given back to the community a lot. And so I try not to focus on negative people slandering me or anyone that I know. So we're just moving forward and being positive, and we'll let the people decide who they want as their next mayor of Eagle Pass.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you for answering that. Well, we don't want to keep you too much time. We just have one more. If there's any thing you'd like to say to the community right now, well, you have we have 70 something on a live right now, and who's going to see this before election day tomorrow. If you have any last requests, any invites or anything like that, last words, we appreciate them.
Sure. Well, I want to take this time, first of all, to thank you and your viewers for letting me come on your show. And I also want to invite the public to come out and vote tomorrow at the Multipurpose Center. I humbly ask this community to give me a chance. Give me a chance to be your leader, to be the mayor that takes Eagle Pass to a new level. We have a lot of potential in this city. We have a lot of talented people in the city working with other organizations. Eagle Pass has a potential of growth where we can provide opportunities to a lot of people. Right now, we have our young people leave, they never come back because there's very limited jobs. And the jobs that we do have, they're sometimes given to relatives of people in office. And I am totally against favoritism. I am against nepotism. I am for fairness and an open, transparent government. I don't like when people stay and they're politicians for over 10 years. I think term limits are just and right because it keeps new people coming in and new ideas. We don't want a dictatorship. So I just want people to give me the opportunity. I come here and I'm running to help better our community. Thankfully, I've been blessed with a good employment and a good job. I don't need to put my family members in any positions of employment. All I want to do is make sure that Eagle Pass gets a leader that they deserve. So I humbly ask that the people please come out, make your voice be heard. Let's be a positive change and take Eagle Pass to the next level.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And a reminder, it's election day is tomorrow, May 1st, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you haven't voted yet, please come out and vote. No matter what way you vote, I'm sure Mr. Salinas can say we just want more people to start voting.
Sure.
Than anything. But thank you very much. We really appreciate it. This is the second time you do come on to let us interview you. We haven't been able to come with a date with Mayor Cifuentes for whatever reason, but we just want to thank you, from the bottom of our hearts over here for taking your time. We know you're busy, and it says a lot about somebody that'll come on, no matter how big a platform is or how small a platform is, to inform the public and the community. So we appreciate that, and we wish you good luck on tomorrow's election day.
Thank you, Isaac. And that's one thing you will get in the community also is my commitment. I'm committed to Eagle Pass. I told you there that we're going to do an interview, and here we are today. So I have nothing to hide, and hopefully I can get the support of Eagle Pass. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You have a nice night.